5, 4, 3, 2, 1, punch!
I've always been really adventurous and a risk taker, and I just love trying new things. So my cousin said that there was a big bungee jump, and it was one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, and it kind of appealed to me, and I've always wanted to do something like that. So I just wanted to do it, and we went to the bridge, and it's kind of the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe. So that was also really cool, and the scenery was just beautiful, and I decided to do it. My cousin asked me if I wanted to go to Africa with her last year, and I decided why not. I've been there once before. So my first trip to Africa when I was 12, it was more of an experience where we went on safaris and you were able to see kind of like from a truck or like a vehicle moving. My second trip, it was more of we were able to stay actually in the national parks themselves. So that was really cool because we were able to stay in tents, and even when you were sleeping at night, you could hear the animals outside your tent. You didn't know what it was and you could just listen to it all night. It was the most, honestly, life-changing experience seeing the people in Africa. They're very beautiful, and I don't know what other word to describe them as. Just how it made me also realize how we take things for granted here, and it made me almost feel guilty, you know, being in the first world, and your first world problems are your charger isn't long enough to reach your bed, and you know, you kind of think about how you complain about certain things being in Canada or America, and it's really nothing compared to what these people have to deal with, and they're still the happiest people, and you know, they make do with what they have, and it's amazing to see. My mom had suggested to look into some place or some organization that worked with Africa and youth and basketball because she knew my passions were Africa and basketball. So I was just sitting in the cafeteria before practice one day at school, and I got an email, and it was about this application, and I got so excited, and I ran right up to one of the student director or athletic directors here at Bryant, and I told her I was just so excited because, you know, it almost seemed like a motion of fate that this email had gotten to me. Basketball has been my life since about grade 2 or second grade. I can't really picture my life without having basketball or sports in it at all. And I know it sounds cliche and a lot of people say that, but it's really helped me follow the path as to where I am now. I wouldn't be in America, let alone at a Division I school, you know, at a private business school as good as Bryant, if it weren't for the sport. Basketball has really portrayed certain traits upon me that I really want other children to experience and grow. Some of these traits include like leadership, responsibility, organization, time management. You have to manage everything, and to grow a passion and love for something that you really, really have a yearning and desire for. Basketball is just a piece of my heart. It always has been. My team has been a part of various youth clinics. We've worked with a charity event at Christmas time, which is fostering a certain child from nearby Bryant who doesn't have a lot of gifts or a lot of family members who can kind of provide something at Christmas time. So what my team did was we bought a couple of gifts and put some money towards raising and helping this child out at Christmas time. And it really warmed my heart just to see how happy she was after receiving, you know, small things that it wasn't even that big of a deal to us maybe, but it made such a big difference to her, just knowing that somebody cared about her. And the youth clinics just really, I really like working with the kids. I worked with various camps and organizations back home in Canada as well. There's certain camps like Wild Hog Basketball Camp, which is the team I grew up playing on. I've always coached there over the summer when I'm back home in Canada. I just love like helping them grow the same passion that I have. If I had the opportunity to go back to Africa to work with youth in basketball, I think that I would bring a lot of smiles, happiness, energy, and enthusiasm to them, and also can also show them that there's opportunity for them out there, and there's a chance for them, and there's a chance for them to not only grow in the relation of basketball, but help improve certain traits in their other aspects of life as well.